Attention Bitcoin holders, the infamous Pi cycle is about to cross, indicating a market cycle top. This is a realistic perspective. Welcome in. If you're new here, my name is Steve. Do you want to have less stress and more success? Yeah, you do. Hit that subscribe button right now. Turn on that bell. Less stress, more success. Hit that subscribe button. Let's jump straight into the video. This is major. The Pi cycle is legendary. You can pull it up here if you want. I pay for it. You can go on to lookintobitcoin.com. When the orange line crosses the red line, it, for the history of Bitcoin, has indicated the absolute market cycle top. Meaning, right after that point, we go into a bear market for years, right? 1 year, 2 years, we go into a bear market from our market cycle top. Do you want the market cycle top to be in for Bitcoin? Meaning, we will never go again above 60,000. We will go into a bear market. That's how significant this is. But what we're going to do is take a realistic perspective, because we have a few cheat codes. We use a few charts on top of this that can give us a few different angles and can let us and shed some light onto what's going on. Because as we look at it, this orange line is just about to cross the red line. In fact, if you take the natural curvatures that we see here, it could be within 1 week, even up to 3 weeks. It's right around the corner. It's about to happen. If we look at the percentages, we're about 3% away. And when we were about 3% away in our previous cycle was just about here. Like literally about 11 days before we had a cross. So could this cross in 11 days? Absolutely. But there's a few different angles to look at it. Again, if you just look left, you can see in the history of Bitcoin, we've only crossed 3 times. So we have 3 data points. 3 data points is not enough to base it on, which is why we have a cheat code with a few other samples, okay? But what we can say is so far, out of these 3 that have crossed, it did mark the market cycle top. However, this indicator is infamous. It feels like everybody knows about it now. We've been covering it for quite some time, but it feels like everyone knows about it now. But one thing that's not talked about enough is this indicator was developed after those 3 data points. So this would be the first time it crossed while it was in existence. That's critical. Let's look at another couple critical things, because we know that it's inevitable. It's not like this has ever gotten really close to crossing and then suddenly diverged and didn't cross. We've never had that in history of Bitcoin. But what we do have is some other data points. And we do have the Bitcoin investor tool, and we do know that we have never had a market cycle top below the red line. Each market cycle top has also been above the red line. Market cycle top 1 above the red line. Market cycle top 2 above the red line. Market cycle top 3 above the red line. So we do have that in our favor. We're not above the red line yet. The other charts I'm about to show you are pretty interesting, and they're gonna take you back in your seat a little bit. So you better be ready. But if you're in this world of crypto and you just want to have better trades, you want to have more success, luckily for you, we have a free course. And our courses are changing lives around the world. You need to go get your free course now. If somehow you're under a rock and you've never gotten your free course, go scoop your free course up right now. It'll help you tremendously today. Go to cryptocurrentuniversity.com, click right here to get your free course. cryptocurrentuniversity.com, click here, and you'll have your free course in 3 seconds. Now, Bitcoin log growth curves. We've never had a top without reaching the upper band here, the yellow band. You can see top number 1 reached the yellow band. Top number 2 reached the yellow band. Top number 1 reached the yellow band, right? You can see these 3 tops reached the yellow band. However, there's something fascinating in this chart. I need to do a follow-up video. It'll knock your socks off. So make sure you're subscribed. That video will be coming up in the next 2 days. But when I show it to you, it's really good news, okay? Now, the other way we're looking at this from the big picture perspective is we have a theory that we have just started our new Deca cycle. Our new 10-year cycle has just started. In fact, it started at that coronavirus drop. That completed our 5-wave Elliott sequence along with our ABC correction, making a new wave 1. We just started our new wave 1. In our theory, the new 10-year cycle just has started. But if you look at the facts in the charts, wave 1 peaked out at 95 on the 2-week RSI, right? Top number 2, 95 on the RSI. Same with this one and this one. And this was our double cycle, right? We had 2 cycles within one in this cycle, which is what we're going to look at in more detail. So what does all this mean? We have a pi cycle top coming regardless, and it's going to happen relatively quickly. But we want to have confluence. We're not above the Bitcoin investor tool. That's a fact. We are not at the yellow band. That's a fact. So far, we don't have confluence that we're at a traditional market cycle top. We do have some indicators like the pi cycle saying we are. Others like this are saying we're not. We're not at the 95 level in the RSI. We got close, but we're not there. One thing that makes me more nervous than anything, which we're going to do another follow-up video on this, so you've got to make sure you're subscribed, is what's happening right here in the RSI. Do you see what I'm seeing in the RSI? Look at this high, this lower high, and a lower high. It's on the daily chart. It's on the weekly chart. It's on the 2-week chart, and it's on the monthly chart. It's major, major, major. We're going to be doing a follow-up video on that. This is what freaks me out more than anything I've shared with you so far in today's video. We'll be doing a follow-up video. That video expected to come in the next few days, so hit that subscribe button right now. But that is, in a nutshell, where we stand. We don't have confluence. There's a couple things to be concerned about, but no confluence in the facts and the charts. But again, there's a couple scary things here, and then there's one major thing I want to share with you comparing this cycle to this one. It'll knock your socks off. But again, if you want to make sense of when to sell in a bull market, this video will be phenomenal. It's literally called When to Sell, Bitcoin and Altcoins, 3 simple steps. Again, you can click right here to watch this video. I'll link it right here inside of this video. There'll be a little check mark that pops up, and click right there and watch this video. If you want more success and less stress, which you do, hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell, put a thumbs up on this video, and let's give away $100 of Bitcoin. If you're relatively new, we used to have no ads on our videos. YouTube couldn't put ads on our videos. Over the past few weeks, I got bombarded with comments saying, oh my God, Steve, YouTube has somehow put ads on your videos and they're not paying you for it. So we turned ads on our videos. Now YouTube has to pay us legally. And before, they were illegally putting ads in our videos. Now we're going to turn ads on. They're going to pay us money, and then we're going to give it all away to our community. So we have these community guidelines. These are the legal rules. We're following every categorically rule that YouTube had put into existence down below. But here's how to do it. You need to subscribe. You need to have the bell on, and you need to like this video right here. You have to like this video right here. Then go get your free course, which we've already explained. It's at cryptocrewuniversity.com. The last thing you need to do is follow on the Twitters, Crypto Crew U on the Twitters. You can see it right here. Once you do those things, you're entered to win. It's free. The only thing you need to qualify after these 3 steps is comment your favorite thing about this channel with your Bitcoin address and the name Steve, my name. That's it. It's free to enter. If you want to win, enter right now. We're going to go and give $100 of Bitcoin away right now. So this is a YouTube random comment picker. We have our previous video here, and it loaded only 282 comments, meaning out of over 1,000 comments, only 282 followed the rules. So go back to the rules, make sure you're following. We're about to pick a winner, and this person will have $100 of Bitcoin. Oh, they say great content, but they didn't put their Bitcoin address, so we need to pick another winner. This one also doesn't have their Bitcoin address, so we're going to pick another winner. This person followed all the rules. Gideon, congratulations to Gideon. They followed all of the steps. This person is going to have $100 of Bitcoin by the time they watch this video. So congratulations to them in the comments. Peace and love to the fellow underdogs. Can't wait for the next videos. We got some really high quality videos coming your way. I can't wait to see you there. Peace and love to the fellow underdogs.